Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be in the kitchen. I'm gonna share a really quick grocery haul of the things I got today. We're also gonna be putting on a crock pot recipe. It is a rainy day, so this is gonna be so perfect for today. We're also gonna be meal prepping some lunch, something that I found that sounds so easy, that just sounds really delicious as well. And we're also gonna be making a dessert for the week that sounds really great. So let's get started with all this. First of all, get started with the groceries I got. Last week, I placed a really big grocery haul, like a very large grocery haul. Well, it seemed very large compared to my normal grocery haul. So this week, I didn't get as big of a grocery haul. And we have lots of fruit in the refrigerator already. We had a party for Delaney over the weekend and I had a big fruit tray that was left over. So we're gonna eat on that. And for our meals this week, tonight, I'm gonna put in the crock pot because it's the perfect night for that. We're gonna do a crock pot potato soup that I've shared before. It's the easiest potato soup recipe, but it's really great. We're also gonna be doing tacos tomorrow night. We're also gonna do breakfast for dinner. That sounded easy and simple this week. We're also gonna be doing KFC bowls. So if you missed my last video that I put out, I shared those and they were great. Mostly everybody really liked those. So I'm gonna be doing those again. Start out with the things I got this week. Delaney has a project at school we've got to start on. So I got her a binder for it and some labels, Sam's Cola. We've got some bread, we've got some eggs. We're gonna be using this. We've got some sugar-free cheesecake mix and non-fat Greek yogurt. We're gonna be using this for our desserts we're gonna make for the week. I got some bacon pieces to throw on our potato soup, heavy cream, shredded lettuce. We're gonna do tacos this week, but I usually do a taco bowl when we do those, like kind of like a taco salad. We're gonna be using both of these for my meal prep this week. This sounded really good. It has the sauce with it. We're gonna bulk it up with some chicken. I'm excited to try this. We've got an onion. We've got some strawberries for my dessert and just to eat on for the week. I had to stop at a different store to grab these. If y'all haven't tried this chicken, around me, Food Line has it and that's the only place I can find it. But it is so good and it's so great for KFC bowls. We needed a power wash refill. I got these for my little mason jar dessert. Ground beef for tacos. I got some milk for myself that I use for my coffee, and then I totally forgot to grab milk for the week for cereal, so that's something I've got to grab. Always pick up some fat-free cottage cheese. If you're on WW, which you're gonna be hearing me talk about that through the video, this is 0 points. Colby Jack cheese. I thought whenever we eat the potato soup tonight that I'm gonna make, we could also do grilled cheese if the kids want that as well with it. Some non-dippers, 1/3 less fat cream cheese, a big thing of turkey for sandwiches for the week, easy mashed potatoes for our bowls, French toast sticks, toaster strudels. I got a smaller thing of smoothies because we have some left over from last week. Some goldfish. One of these will be used for our potato soup and one will be for my breakfast for the week. We've got some mild salsa, some bananas. We've got some olive oil spray. We've got corn soup, cream of chicken soup, chicken broth. We've got some refried beans for taco night. This is the gravy I use for our KFC bowls. It is great in them. I got Cal a couple of these yogurt smoothie pouches to kind of see. It's been a while since I bought a pouch for him, but I thought we'll kind of see how he does with those. This was actually a substitution. I always get the Walmart brand chocolate chip cookie packs. They're just easy to throw in lunch boxes, but they didn't have those, so they substituted for these. These little cereal bars. I prefer these for Cal. They're a little bit smaller and they don't make as much of a mess as like the bigger ones I usually buy. And then we've got a taco kit. So the first thing we're gonna get started on today in the kitchen is prepping my desserts for the week. I'm very excited to try these. They're so easy. They are 1 point each, so a dessert at the end of the night. I always gotta have something, and normally I eat like an ice cream bar. Last week I prepped like these little ice cream sandwiches, and I love that, but I just kind of want to switch it up. So I'm excited to try these, and I feel like you could definitely do any fruit with this. Maybe change it up a little bit, add chocolate chips into it, sprinkles, I don't know, any other ideas? I'm sure y'all may have other ideas to add into this as well. So there's literally 3 ingredients. We are gonna do 1 container of plain non-fat Greek yogurt. This is a 32-ounce container. Next, we're gonna add in a pack of this. This is a small box. They had a large box too. The cheesecake, sugar-free, fat-free. So a 1/4 of this, and I'm gonna be making 4 mason jars. A 1/4 of it is 1 point. So that's where everything else is 0. And let me quickly add, for those of you who might be new here, I follow the Weight Watchers plan. And so that's where I say what I mean when I say points. Although any kind of plan you follow, if you don't plan anything or don't follow anything at all, I think these meals are still so great. Of course, I haven't tried this yet, so we're gonna give it a try. So we're gonna add this whole pack into the Greek yogurt. Mix this up very well until it's really good and combined. Next, we're gonna add about 1.5 teaspoons of this vanilla. So the next thing we're gonna do is really like start putting everything in our mason jars. But I just thought of this. I had these in my pantry, and a little graham cracker crust I think on the bottom would be really good. So I'm gonna increase the points to 2 points, and I'm gonna add 2 of these, crush them up, and put them on the bottom of the mason jar. I think it just make it like extra good. So I've got 8 crackers, so 2 for each day. I'm gonna crush these up in a bag, and then we will equally divide them. Okay, so this looks pretty equal. Now what I'm gonna do is add a little bit of the Greek yogurt mixture, and then a little bit of strawberries, another layer of Greek yogurt, and then another layer of strawberries is what I think I'm gonna do. We have 4 days worth of desserts. I'm so excited to try these. I'm gonna give these a try on this video. I'm gonna wait a little bit though. I'm gonna stick them in the fridge for like at least an hour while I meal prep lunch. That way they can kind of sit and get a little bit colder. That way I can give them a try. So 4 days worth of desserts. I will say that I did give the taste the Greek yogurt. I couldn't think of it. Greek yogurt, pudding mixture, and it was really good. So once they sit, we will give them a try. It is time to get some dinner started in the crock pot. This is such a good recipe. We're gonna get started on it and kind of add a couple things a little bit later. So what you're gonna need to start out with this recipe, you're gonna need a bag of shredded hash browns. I just did the Orado. You can do the store brand, but this is a 30-ounce bag. You're also going to need a little bit of onion. You could definitely add more. I just my kids don't love onions, and this is probably about 1/4 cup, probably about 1/2 cup of onion, and I've finely chopped that. We are going to do a can of cream of chicken soup. This is the 98% fat-free, and then also 2 cans of reduced sodium chicken broth. Now a little bit later we're going to add a little bit of skim milk, or you could definitely do whatever milk you want if you know, don't follow WW. And we're also gonna do some 1/3 less fat cream cheese as well. We're gonna add our whole bag of hash browns. We're also gonna add our onion. We're gonna add our chicken broth. We're gonna do our soup. And then we're gonna add some black pepper to this. And then we're gonna give this a good stir. Get everything mixed together. We're gonna start this out on high for 2 hours. We're gonna stir it and add a couple more things and then cook it on low for a while. If you've been around here for a while, you know that I really love easy, not many ingredient recipes, and so this is so perfect for that. It has such a good flavor to it, and it is the easiest potato soup recipe. So we're gonna let that cook, and then a couple hours I'm gonna add 2 more things to it and let it cook for a few more hours on low, and then probably turn it down to warm for the rest of the day until we're ready for it. Tonight is a really great night for Crockpot meal because we are busy tonight, and so once I get home tonight from dance, we have dance tonight. Once we get home from that, I don't have a whole lot of time to cook other things, so this will just be ready to go. I can pair a grilled cheese if the kids want that with it. It'd be super easy. So we're gonna let that cook, and now we're gonna get started on my meal prep this week. Okay, so for lunch this week, it's so easy. I saw somebody post these over on Instagram, and I've never seen them before, so I love like teriyaki stuff, and I thought it looked really good. So to go with it, I am gonna add some protein to it. I've got some chicken cut up into like small pieces. We're gonna first of all cook this and then add everything else. We're gonna add salt and pepper. Let's let this chicken cook up, and then we will add the veggies and sauce. Let's kind of read it. It says, heat a large saute pan or wok on medium-high heat. Add a tablespoon of cooking oil. Then add the vegetables. Cook for 5 to 6 minutes, and then reduce to low and add the sauce. And then continue cooking until they're cooked to my preference. So, looks easy enough. We're gonna cook the chicken, and then we'll add all the veggies in here, cook all of it together till it's pre-cooked, and then add the sauce. It looks easy enough. I hope it's good. We're gonna try it. Okay, chicken is pretty well done. We're gonna add both bags of this because it's gonna be pretty full. I hope both bags will fit. Okay, I don't think it will. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna cook this in batches. I'm gonna do this bag first, and then cook the other batch, and then add it to a big bowl and kind of stir it all together, and then separate it into my meal prep containers. We've got it all done. I put it in this really big bowl. That way I could stir it up. I'm gonna, I think I'm just gonna do 4. I wanna be sure that I've got a good helping every single day, just to keep me fuller for longer. But I'm gonna see, I can do 5. I'm gonna kind of divide it out, and then we will give this a try and see if I recommend it. All right, so I'm just doing 4 days worth. So I scanned this, and for 1.5 cups, it is 2 points, but there's 3 servings in this container. So I did like 4 servings. Well, I kind of added the math, and it's about 3 points per bowl. So I've kind of divided it out. I think 3 days worth is better, just because I just like to have a good helping of it. So yeah, let's give this a try. And this would be really great with some yum yum sauce over it, but I'm gonna try to eat it without the yum yum sauce to save those points. All right, it looks like it's got enough sauce on it. Got a bite of chicken, I've got a little bite of the veggies. Okay, I don't like chewing on camera. It is good. It is really good. I think it's gonna be a great meal prep. It's got protein in it. It's got a really good flavor to it. I mean, it's definitely, I make this myself a lot, obviously with the veggies, chicken, teriyaki sauce, sometimes rice with it. But this is just definitely an easier way to make it. Everything's already prepared. It's a little bit, I feel like it's probably a little bit cheaper to make it this way. You're not having to buy all the veggies separately. But I will say, it is good. I'd probably buy it again, for sure. It's a really good lunch for the week, so I recommend it. I think it should be pretty filling. So I'm gonna go finish this. So yeah, I think it's pretty good. Definitely bulk it up with some chicken, and you've got yourself a really good lunch for the week. All right, let's grab one of these. I'm gonna give just a bite, and then I'll finish the rest like later tonight after the kiddos go to bed. Let's give it a try. Okay, so so once I got done with lunch, I want to tell y'all my final thoughts after I ate all of it. It is good, but I still think I prefer making it on my own. And like adding the amount of sauce I want, and I could have definitely added more, but yeah, I think the GQ sugar-free teriyaki sauce is so good, and like doing it on my own, and some of the veggies didn't cook enough like I wanted them to. So yeah, that's my thoughts. It's so easy. It was good, but like I said, I still prefer doing it on my own. Okay, so let me go ahead and tell y'all about these. After I had a little bit of the mixture left over and a few strawberries left over, and so I sat there and ate that, and it is so good. I'm gonna try to dig into the bottom and get a little bit of the graham crackers, a little bit of the mixture, and then a strawberry in here. But y'all, I was afraid it was gonna be like tart tasting, but it's really not. It's got a good sweet flavor without adding any kind of like extra sweetener to it. All right, so I think I've got a little bit of everything. So let's give it a try with everything. This is so good. And I wish I would have made more than 4, because I would totally eat this as a snack every single day too. A snack and then a dessert at night. It is so good. I don't like eating and talking on camera. When I say this is so delicious, so easy. 2 points or 1, you could definitely save the point and not add that. But usually I set aside like 5 extra points for dessert at night. That's what my ice cream bars usually are, like 4 to 6 points. These are 2 points, and I cannot recommend these enough. They are so good. So go try these. I found this recipe on Pinterest, so I'll leave the actual recipe below. I always want to give credit to anything I find that I didn't come up with, because I did not come up with this. But you need to try these if you're looking for a really good dessert. Crockpot has been going for about 1.5 hours. I'm just gonna go ahead, because I've got to head out. I'm gonna go ahead and add the rest of my ingredients and cook this on low for the next probably 4 hours, and then cut it down on warm. It should be well done by then. All right, I'm gonna give it a good stir. We're gonna add this cream cheese. And then we're also, I should have done this first and then stirred it. About 1/2 cup of skim milk. I've got just a little bit more left in here. So I'm just gonna add what I have. I'm gonna stir all of this around. And then we are gonna let this cook on low. I'm gonna turn it down on low for about 4 hours. And then by the time we are ready for dinner, it will be ready to go. This dinner was delicious. It's definitely one of my favorite easy soups. You just can't go wrong with it, and definitely how easy it is. I ended up adding a little bit of garlic to it, and then some more salt and pepper, and then served this. 1 serving of this, which is about 1/8 of it. You could definitely like do it however however many servings, and put it in the app if you're on WW, is about 6 points. And then of course, whatever toppings you use, we'll add to it. But it was delicious. I also wanted to give an update on the desserts I made. I have been enjoying them so much. You have to try these. But I hope y'all enjoyed coming along for my morning and in the kitchen. And I'll see you guys soon for another video. Bye.